The champs are back. Jay Scott and DJ CuttNice are doing the damn thing once again.
And they're going to kick so much ass, you'll probably go blind.
This is Feel the Hunger Radio.
And if you still have a problem with that, there's the big ass door.
Going out to the hardcore hip-hop.
Tonight is a particular honor for me because, let's face it, my presence on this stage is pretty unlikely. My father was a foreign student, born and raised in a small village in Kenya. He grew up herding goats, went to school in a tin roof shack. His father, my grandfather, was a cook, a domestic servant to the British. But my grandfather had larger dreams for his son. Through hard work and perseverance, my father got a scholarship to study in a magical place, America, that shone as a beacon of freedom and opportunity to so many who had come before.
Feel the Hunger Radio on Hittin Radio, iTunes, and the FTH Radio Network. What's happening? Jay Scott here. My man DJ CuttNice on the ones and twos. Let's break down what you just heard. Round one of our debut on Hittin Radio. We kicked it off with a Detroit legend, Jay Dilla.
Yeah, what up, Detroit?
Featuring Elzai. Shake It Down. Shouts out to Slum V, R.I.P. to James Yancey, JD.
Oh, yeah.
We followed that up with Frank and Dank and Jay Dilla.
Yeah, what up, Detroit?
Call Pause. Jay Live. Hush the Crowd. Lawless Element out of the 313 Rules Part 2. And Little Brother Joe Scudder, Third Party, rounding out round one of this 4-round bout known as Feel the Hunger Radio on the Hittin Radio Network, along with iTunes. It's just what we do. Jay Scott on the ones and twos, and we're going to have listeners all over the world. We're used to that sort of thing around here.
Yes, sir.
And for those of y'all who might be living under a rock, or a rock in this case, yeah, that was terrible, but you know what? I really don't give a damn right now, do I?
Hey, that wasn't funny.
I'm telling you right now, if y'all...
Yeah. Did you just say Jay Scott on the ones and twos?
Did I say that on the ones and twos?
You trying to plagiarize?
Did I say that, man?
Yeah, man. I think
I did. If I did, my bad. It's CuttNice on the ones and twos. What the hell?
Better get that.
You get me.
What you been in here drinking, man? You been drinking some
bourbon?
Hey,
I'm telling you, man. It's that pot liquor.
You been drinking bourbon and cheesecake?
Bourbon and cheesecake?
Who are you?
No, I have not been hanging out with Genesis, damn it. This is how that goes.
Well, yeah, big ups to him. Speaking of that, man, y'all gonna know who
get
Genesis is too, man.
You will get to know Genesis for real.
Yeah.
Meet Jay Scott on the ones and twos. Hell, I wouldn't know what to do in front of a set of turntables if you gave me damn music.
Unacceptable.
I don't know what the hell to do, but yeah, I was about
I know this brother drinking.
I'm telling you, I'm stumbling, man. I'm a microphone dude. I know my limitations.
Are you high?
And me and the turntables, no sir. That ain't happening. So yeah, I was about to get into, and actually am going to get into, what happened, what went on in Denver with one Barack Obama.
Oh, yeah.
If you, man, now I've seen a lot of things. I ain't never seen anything political have 90,000, like damn near 90,000. 85,000 was like the total in Denver. The Broncos can't put 80,000 people in that stadium.
Yo, it was wall to wall.
And the ill thing about it is, like, all over the country, it's like 85,000 in that building, 40 million people around the country watching him speak. How intimidated would you be if you were John McCain sitting there saying, "Damn, I can't get 1,000 people to come to my rallies."
But see, he don't know how many houses he has. So
right.
that alone right there. Didn't they say he turning like 74 tomorrow or
72.
something?
72.
He in his 70s, so that's damn good enough.
The 72-year-old John McCain.
That's not cool.
I got a simple message for y'all. If y'all even thinking about voting for John McCain, remember this. If that man were to somehow get elected president, he's kind of crazy. He's really old and he's really beat up. He'd be 76 years old in 2012.
No, unacceptable.
I'm not saying he's old, but his blood is solid. Straight up.
Come on, Russ, give me a break here.
I think he fought in World War I. That's how old he is. Barack Obama, who we got the whole speech, the entire 45-minute thing is on the MySpace page, myspace.com/FTH Radio.
Yes, sir.
Gave his acceptance speech. accepting the nomination for President of the United States. He's the first black man to ever be nominated for the President of the United States in a major freaking political party.
Wow, that's amazing.
A lot of us walking around right now, like me, like Cuddy, like many others, figured we'd be old and gray and on walkers the time we ever saw a black man sitting essentially 2 months from becoming President of the United States. Ain't nobody figured we'd see that. And for him to give a speech like he gave, where he went right at John McCain's head over and over and over again, saying, dude, bring it on.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Where he got 80,000 people, 85,000 people in Denver. Flashbulbs popping like it was WrestleMania or the Super Bowl. And this dude has the entire place on lock and an empty seat in the building. That tells you how far this country might have come after all. Where there's a point it got so, and maybe that's one thing that we can say about George Bush. He was so bad. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Bad. What you got for him?
Damn.
What up, Black Lagoon? Shouts out to my 313 people. But how bad was George Bush? Apparently this country finally figured, you know what? Let's give a black man a shot. He couldn't possibly be as bad as George W. Bush.
Yes, sir.
The man packs out basketball arenas. He packs out football stadiums. If you put him in Ford Field in Detroit or in the Metrodome or in the Superdome in Louisiana, in New Orleans, he could probably put 100,000 people in that thing. That's how big he is. We need y'all to get out and vote. And you know what, at this point, I will say the disclaimer of I don't give a damn who you vote for. Get up off your ass.
Oh, yeah.
Go to wherever you need to go to do so and register to freaking vote. Act like you got some sense. It ain't gonna cost you nothing, and you might actually make a damn difference. Think about that.
Man, let me tell you something, man. And the only thing that's disturbing to me, man, is that I was driving down the street, man.
Uh-oh.
And I happened to be stopping at a light, man, and there's a house to my right. I look at the house, man. They had one of them signs that stick into your grass saying, "Thanks for everything, Bush."
What?
No, you didn't.
Damn.
Yeah, I did. So I don't know if that means
maybe they were being sarcastic.
They
I
being
hope
sarcastic. But you know, I was looking at the car just to see if I can find a damn banner or if I can find a bumper sticker or anything on the back of their cars. Man, of course they try to keep it clean. Not having one.
Yeah,
but I just wanted to pull up in their driveway and to be like, "What did you mean? What does that mean?"
Like, excuse me. Like,
I mean, I just need you to clarify something. I know I don't live here.
This is not knock on somebody's door. Like, excuse me.
I mean, I saw
Quick
you.
question.
Sorry, you know.
Man,
I mean, I really wanted to do that, man, but you know what? I just left it alone. I'm
Bush.
just like, man, I'm just hoping that the sarcasm.
I hope they were being funny.
Yeah.
I hope they were being funny. John McCain was doing his little thing and introducing his vice presidential pick or whatever today, where that no-name governor from Alaska.
That's not cool.
This chick from Alaska that ain't nobody ever heard of. And see, when Barack Obama speaks, there may be 25 or 30,000 people if he's indoors, or like last night, 80,000 people outdoors, and there's probably another 15,000 outside who couldn't get in, like watching on a big screen. You go to one of McCain's things, you got 10,000, you got maybe 2,000-3,000 people inside, and about a couple thousand people outside protesting, holding up Bush signs.
Man, McCain is looking like Skeletor.
He looks like the Crypt Keeper.
He looking like Skeletor without the purple. Without the purple paint.
With like the He-Man, it was like the He-Man when you hit it when the armor gets bent.
Right, it's like every time he talk, man, it's like he ain't even got to show the teeth.
He's a bona fide idiot.
It's just like the choppers is already there. It's
what is he, Skeletor?
Like skeleton.
But you got Battle Cat rolling with him now.
You know what I'm saying?
Who are you?
I'm John McCain. I approve this message.
And you got John McCain looking like the Crypt Keeper, and every time Barack Obama speaks, he sounds like The Rock. It's like this huge difference between the two of them.
You know?
He does sound like, man, listen closely. He sounds just like the damn Rock. He does.
We gather to affirm the greatness of our nation.
I'm gonna lay it to smack it down on all your candy asses.
Last night when he started getting upset, I'm like, damn, dude. You about to take the sunglasses off and hit the eyebrow on him too? Is that how you feel right now?
I mean, man, but he was so cool when he did his speech, man. I mean, it was just like, man, it was moving, man. It was phenomenal, man. I mean, you had every race in the building,
right?
I mean, man, it was a good thing, man.
That's
And
unity
it was MLK, Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying?
45-year anniversary.
The anniversary of the I Dream. I
Have a dream speech.
Yes,
sir. It was greatness.
I mean,
that's what greatness looks like. For real. There were like parties all over the country. I know in Detroit.
Yeah, what up,
clubs,
Detroit?
like full on like nightclubs.
I mean, all the clubs.
Packed out. Everybody watching the speech.
I mean, all of it. The strip joints. I mean,
what the hell is wrong with you people?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, all up and down 8 Mile, from Trumps to cheetahs to.
I'm telling you, they had them all pumping.
Oh, yeah.
They had it all on the big screen.
People getting the lap dance and watching Obama.
The lap dance. I mean, and if you was the one getting the lap dance, you could have got off for free. You probably didn't even have to pay. Because she was so into the Obama. She forgot about the payment.
Saying, yes, she can.
Right, yeah. I ain't got change. Yeah, I don't have no change.
But if it was
you
like
can make
that,
a change.
It was like that in Times Square in New York. They had like 10,000 people watching it on a big screen. They had people all over the country. 40 million.
Everybody, man, everybody across the world was looking like Michael Jackson.
Yes.
A damn zombie.
Happy birthday, Michael Jackson. Today's his 50th birthday, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yes,
Mr. Zombie?
Mr. Zombie turns 50.
That's John McCain's cousin.
Are
you serious?
This is Feel the Hunger Radio. One more time, a little public service announcement. If you live in the state of Michigan, get to the Secretary of State by October 6th. And you can register for the general election. If you're anywhere else in the country listening, be sure to register to vote. Yes, and on our page, we got the Barack Obama speech in its entirety. You can go to his MySpace page, and they'll tell you to find ways to register to vote. I'm Jay Scott. CuttNice is on the 1s and 2s. This is Feel the Hunger Radio on Hittin Radio and iTunes, the entire FTH radio network. It's time for round 2 of Feel the Hunger Radio for this week. Be sure to get out there and vote, for real. All silliness aside, get out there and vote and do something for your country. You can change a lot of things if you just pay attention. It's Feel the Hunger Radio, baby.
When you say change, that means like in changing your drawers, too.
And your socks.
I'm talking about something more substantial. It's the hope of slaves sitting around a fire singing freedom songs. The hope of immigrants setting out for distant shores. The hope of a young naval lieutenant bravely patrolling the Mekong Delta. The hope of a mill worker's son who dares to defy the odds. The hope of a skinny kid with a funny name who believes that America has a place for him too.
The champs are back.
Yo, what's poppin'? It's yours truly, the legendary Guru. I'm here with my man, super producer Solar, reppin' 7 Grand, real hip hop, New York, and everything that's hot dogs. And right